Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope everybody is having an amazing day. Now guys, I have got my Schlumbergera truncata, commonly known as the Thanksgiving cactus, in the most beautiful of red, deeper red, sort of almost pinky flower. And this is absolutely gorgeous, guys. And this, although it's commonly called Thanksgiving or Christmas cactus, it is actually not the true Christmas cactus, because the true Christmas cactus, as I've mentioned a few times in my videos, has more of the rounded leaves, the scallop leaves, and the Thanksgiving one has more of the jagged edges, like almost like crab's claws. But I said this is a Schlumbergera truncata, and the other one is a Schlumbergera bucklei, which has the rounded leaves, which I will just show you here because we have a few different types in a collection here. That's the rounded leaved one, and that's how you know that is the true Christmas cactus rather than the sharper leaved one. But I've done a separate video on how to tell the difference between Christmas cactus and Thanksgiving, and also Easter cactus, which is this one here. As I say, they all look pretty similar out of flower, but there is a difference, as I state in the video. So that goes into more detail, so links up above. But this is to show you this beautiful Schlumbergera truncata in flower. Now, I've had this plant for many years, and it was gifted to me by my friend John, who lives in Sligo on the west coast of Ireland. So thank you, John. And this must have been probably about 10, possibly 11 years ago he gifted me this plant. And he had had the plant for about 35 years. And apparently the lady he got the plant before had had it for a long time then. He said she had it a very long time, so it's very possible that this plant is over 50, possibly 60 years old, and it has the old woody trunk which comes with age. And although it's not a huge big plant, I often prune it, I keep it in shape so it keeps into that shape, otherwise it'd all be everywhere. So I always prune the stems and propagate them, so that's why it's sort of compact. But it is an old plant, but as I say, no idea exactly how old, but it's old. And it is just so beautiful. Look at them blooms, guys. It has a beautiful bright purple stigma, and lovely yellowy pollen, and the beautiful leaves have like the lovely red leaves, the petals are lovely red, almost pink edging to them with the white in the middle. It is really beautiful. And what's remarkable about this actual plant, the flowers do change colour every year. They're always reddish. But this is the first year I have this plant in the polytunnel. I normally keep this inside of the house, but as people who follow me know, that me and my fiance Hans moved house in the late summer and up to Northern Ireland, and we have all these in the polytunnel, so they are taking a colder temperature than normal, so that's possibly why the flowers are pinker than normal. And I'll put a link up above to a video I made of this exact same plant about 3 years ago when I lived in a different part of Ireland, and we had it inside the house in my office, and the warmer temperatures it was more of a dark red colour rather than pink. So it's amazing how they do change colour. As I say, absolutely beautiful, and I just wanted to share the beauty with you all. And it's got some loads of buds, and one thing I have noticed, because it's in a cooler temperature outside in the polytunnel, I noticed that the flowers last a lot longer. Now it's cooler. And obviously with Schlumbergera, this isn't a care video, I'll do a separate one in the future. Obviously it's best to keep these plants a minimum of about 7 degrees Celsius, which is possibly about 44 to about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. They can take lower than this, but ideally that's not to go any lower, because they can scar, the spotting and dark marks can form on the leaves, and they can drop leaves if they're not kept above that temperature. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of flower power. As always, from Ireland. Until the next video, guys. Bye.